Hey, this is Chris.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hopefully everyone is having an awesome day, and welcome back to the mod showcase, where today we're showcasing the Bountiful Baubles mod for 1.16.5, and this mod adds a bunch of helpful items. Some of these items can prevent all your bones from shattering if you fall from a really high place, and some of these items are so overpowered they can get rid of every single negative effect. Anyway, let's just get straight into this video. Also, some of these are craftable, and some of these are loot only, but let's get started with the balloon. So the way you craft a balloon is with 4 walls of any type. Then you just need a resplendent token in the middle. And the way you craft this token is with 1 gold ingot and 4 spectral silts. And the way you craft the spectral silts are with 1 Bauble and 1 disintegration tablet. And the way you craft a disintegration tablet is with 4 nether quartz, 4 blaze powders, and 1 redstone dust. And if you want, you can replace the Bauble with a diamond block, which is pretty expensive. Now, before we continue, I'm going to show you how to wear a Bauble. So the first thing you want to do is left click over here. That should open up a menu over here, and then you can just go to your Bauble and then shift left click, and it should automatically put it in the correct slot. But if you want to do it manually, since there's multiple slots, you can just hover over these slots right here, and it should tell you which type they are. And then you can hover over the Bauble, and it should tell you which slots you can put it. So for example, we're going to put it in the ring slot, and here we go. Holy frick, I just realized where this goes on. Oh no, it's on the necklace slot. Oh, okay, hope there's no accidents. So the first thing we're gonna do with this balloon tied around our neck is jump. So this makes you jump 1 block higher. And this balloon also allows you to take a little bit less fall damage once you jump off a high place. Now we're just gonna jump off again, but without the balloon. Now here is the damage it causes without the balloon. So that took away 3.5 hearts compared to 2 hearts with the balloon on. So next up we have the lucky horseshoe. So this is crafted with 5 golden ingots and 1 resplendent token. Now the lucky horseshoe is almost like a balloon, except it's a little bit more overpowered because it can allow you to fall from any height without taking damage. So let's just wear it, and yes, exactly, around the neck again. So now we're just gonna jump, and we should take absolutely no damage. And if you saw it in the intro, yes, it could allow you to fall from wherever height, and I don't know why you would jump from that high, but if you want to jump off a really high place, you can do it now. Next up we have the Horseshoe Balloon. So this is the best of both worlds, and the way you craft it is by putting a balloon in an anvil, then putting it right next to a lucky horseshoe. You know what, I'm gonna stop overthinking in which slot it is, but anyway, what this balloon allows you to do is, it allows you to jump 1 block higher, but it will also have a more overpowered ability, and that is the ability to not break all your bones when jumping. So here we go. There, didn't break my legs. Next up we have the Obsidian Skull. So yes, this does look a little bit menacing, but the way you craft it is with 4 obsidian, 2 blaze powders, 2 magma creams, and 1 head. I don't know what the frick I just did there, but we're just gonna wear this. So this allows you to be fireproof. So we're just gonna walk into this fire pit right here, and absolutely nothing. And we're also gonna take it off, and yes, set you on fire immediately, and don't throw it outside. I kind of lost it into fire. So I got another obsidian skull to show you what you shouldn't do with this. Jonathan, activate the lava shower. Ah, yes, this is fine. You should not dip yourself in lava even with this skull on. Next up, we have the sunglasses. So these are crafted with 2 black stained glass, 1 stick, and 1 resplendent token. And apparently it does not actually appear on your face, which is pretty sad. But anyway, all this does is protect you from blindness. So Jonathan is gonna toss me a potion, and it should make me blind. Now I'm gonna wear the shades, and it should revert my eyes back to normal, even though he already tossed it. And it also protects you from further blindness if someone just keeps spamming the potions. Next up we have the forbidden fruit, and yes, I think it's because it looks a little bit cursed, but anyway, what this does, it allows you to resist hunger and nausea, and for that we have Horsekin's expired mail. So this will allow us to just not get harmed by the mail. It's been left out for like 6 years. Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. So I have nausea and I'm really hungry for some reason. I don't know why Mayo does that. But we're just gonna install the forbidden fruit around our neck and we should be okay. Next we have the vitamins. So I'm not sure which type of vitamins these are, but they're really good. And the way you obtain it is by killing an Elder Guardian. And yes, this is the only one I was able to confirm because the rest would take me probably a year to find all of them out. But anyway, Jonathan is gonna use a crippling potion on me. So yes, it gives you, that potion gives you mining fatigue and weakness. But let's just put on our vitamins and it should cure absolutely everything. Ah yes, nothing like an entire bottle of vitamins to protect you. Next we have the Ring of Overclocking, and note this mod doesn't add PCs, but this Ring of Overclocking overclocks your body, which probably is pretty unhealthy. But anyway, what it does, it increases your speed by 7%, and it also makes you immune to slowness. So Jonathan tossed slowness, and now we're gonna take it off, and now we're pretty slow. I guess this is just a fancy defibrillator. Oh no, that would kill you. Next up we have the Shulker Heart. By the way, this is an occasional drop from the Shulker, but it is used in the recipe. And now let's just put it on because we're gonna spawn in a levitation guy, which is the Shulker box. I don't know why I called the levitation guy, but dude, smack me. He can't do anything. Yes, he literally can't do anything, even if I just run into it. Now I'm just gonna take it off so you guys can see it's actually working. Oh, or he just has really horrible aim. Alright, yes, he actually hit me this time. Next up, we have the Ring of Free Action. So this is a combination of the Ring of Overclocking and the Shulker Heart in an anvil. So this has 3 abilities. The first ability is to get rid of slowness. So Jonathan toss slowness and let's put it on and we should be back to normal. Next it gives you, what? Next it gives you resistance to levitation, so he's just gonna toss his balls and it shouldn't do absolutely anything. And here's the main reason why it's the Ring of Free Action. It allows you to just walk through spiderwebs like if they weren't even there. Next up we have the Black Dragon Scale. So this is crafted with 1 Nether Star, 1 Ender Dragon Scale, and 1 Cracked Black Dragon Scale, which is crafted with 2 Resplendent tokens, 1 Ender Dragon Scale, and 1 Black Die. Now wearing this scale will make you resistant to Wither, so we're just gonna put this on and we should be okay. Ah yes, now I can sniff this flower. Next we have the Bezoar. I don't know how to spell that, I think I completely spelled it wrong. But what this does, it makes you immune to poison, so Jonathan launch poison. We're gonna put this on and we should be okay too. Next we have the Mixed Color Dragon Scale. So this is crafted by putting a Bezoar next to a Black Dragon Scale, and this gives you this overpowered item which makes you immune to poison and withering. So we're just gonna put it on and it should just stop all the withering and poisoning, which is awesome. And now we have arrived at one of my favorite items, and that is the Ankh Charm. And yes, I did actually search it up beforehand, but the way you craft it is with 4 gold blocks, 1 Ring of Free Action, 1 pair of sunglasses, 1 forbidden fruit, 1 bottle of vitamins, and 1 Mixed Color Dragon Scales. So it is pretty expensive, but it's worth it. So Jonathan, throw me the everything bad potion you created with Horseshoe. Yes, now we have every single bad effect. So we're gonna put this on and we should be okay, except it doesn't get rid of bad omen or bad luck. Jonathan, are you sure? You should toss that to me.
Yeah.
No! Alright, so we're just gonna, holy frick, that's a lot. That's a lot of things, and what the frick happened to you?
No.
Why are you transparent?
Is everything going?
Alright, he's a 4th dimensional being. Next up we have the Recall Potion. So this is crafted, or should I say brewed, with nether quartz and 3 mundane potions. Now what this does, you just drink it and it sets you back into your spawn point. Next we have the Magic Mirror. So this is basically a recall potion on steroids. So the way you craft it is with 3 recall potions, 1 diamond, 2 stained glass of any type, 1 resplendent token, and 1 diamond. Now the way this works is you just right click and it should just teleport you. So you just have to look at yourself in the mirror for a while, then you just teleport it back. Also, I know this isn't part of the showcase, but what would happen if this existed in real life? Where would be your spawn point? Would it be the hospital? Next we have the Wormhole Potion, also known as the potion of dragging everyone along with you. But the way you you brew it is with 1 Ender Pearl and 3 mundane potions. Next we have the Wormhole Potion, also known as the potion that drags everyone along with you. And the way you craft it is with 1 Ender Pearl and 3 mundane potions, and I meant brewing. Now Jonathan is gonna take it because it will give me an accept or reject thing right here. So we're just gonna enter here, left click on it, and Jonathan should be teleported to me. Now Jonathan is, I'm gonna drink the potion, and Jonathan should be able to accept. Alright, so it was a little bit buggy, so we weren't able to get it to work on me, but apparently it just works on Jonathan, so I think it just likes Jonathan. But anyway, let's move on to the Wormhole Mirror. So this is the ultimate mirror. So the way you craft it is with 4 obsidian, 3 wormhole potions, 1 magic mirror, and 1 ender dragon scale. So the first thing you can do is just go back to your respawn point by holding it like the magic mirror. And yes, it's just right click. And you can also shift, right click, and teleport to nearest player. Actually, Jonathan, do it to me. Alright, so we're gonna accept it, and Jonathan has been teleported to me. By the way, guys, from now on, I'll try to test every single thing off camera, so that's why I'm giving myself 2 weeks to actually make every showcase now. So yes, that was in the middle of this showcase because I realized how many things there are in some showcases, and there's times like this where I don't freaking know what's going on because some things are glitched. But anyway, the problem was apparently it doesn't like survival for some reason. So I'm just gonna collect Ankh and Jonathan, and now the teleportation request has been sent, and we're also gonna try with the magic mirror. So we're just gonna shift, right click, and you can send the teleportation request. The next item we have is the cross necklace. So this is a pretty cool necklace because if you put it on, you actually have a longer invincibility time after getting hit. So Jonathan is just gonna hit me, and he's gonna hit me a second time. Jonathan, wait, just calculate your attack. So do the first one, then the second one. Alright, so there, and it didn't do anything the second time. It just makes you more invincible for a second. So now we're extra hungry because we're moving on to the Gluttony Pageant. So I didn't mean they just call it a pageant. I didn't mean it like beauty of eating. But anyway, the way you craft it is with 1 sin pendant, and this is crafted with 1 string, 1 block of iron, and 1 resplendent token, and I don't know why I've never pronounced this in my life. And then you just need 1 golden apple and 1 cake. And what this does, it just allows you to eat much faster, so you can just stuff your cheeks up to the max. So yeah, that is how quickly you can eat. You can just basically swallow the entire steak whole. By the way, the sinful effect basically makes you a little bit stronger by giving you extra armor and extra strength. Next up, we have the Pride Pendant. And what this does, it basically makes you think you're the king of the world once you're at full health. So we're just gonna wear this. By the way, the crafting recipe for this is 1 block of gold, 3 diamonds, and 1 sinful pendant. And the first thing you'll notice is, now that I'm at full health, I have infinite sinfulness. So I don't know why this makes you so sinful. As long as you're wearing this, I think it's made of pure evil. But the second thing it does, it gives you a little bit more of an advantage when climbing up a block. So we're just gonna keep doing this. Now we're gonna take this off and see what it does. Yeah, almost exactly the same. So I'm not sure what it means by step assist. But let's move on to next one. Next up, we have the Wrath Pendant. And yeah, the face looks like the hot sauce from the SpongeBob episode. I'm not sure it was a really old episode. But anyway, the way you craft it is with 3 bones, 1 sinful pendant, and 1 head. Yes, nothing like wearing the heads of your enemies on your neck. But what this does, it just increases the amount of damage you do. So it increases it by 2. So we did like about half a heart of damage there. So we're just gonna wear this, and we should do a little bit more damage. So yes, to 1.5 hearts, and now we have a sinfulness, I don't know what to call it. And it also gives you more sinfulness if you critical hit. So yeah, okay, I think it's a little bit stronger. Let me compare. I kind of forgot to compare. Yeah, it's exactly the same. You just have to punch someone. Now moving on to the next item, we have the Gauntlets of Dexterity. So the way you craft these is with 4 leather, 1 emerald, 1 iron ingot, and 1 resplendent token. Now this is a little bit hard to spot, but we're just gonna swap between items and see if the cooldown resets. So we're just gonna go over here where the cooldown almost reset. And now we're just gonna go back and the cooldown resets all the way. Now we're just gonna wear this and it should change it. So we're just gonna attack. So be sure that you see where the attack meter was. So I'm just gonna leave right when it was almost done. So we're just gonna swap back. And it didn't reset it. It just continued from where it was. And let me just do it one more time, just in case you can't see it. So gonna go this, almost done. And now we're just gonna swap back. And it just didn't reset it, if that makes any sense. Up next we have the Iron Clawed Gauntlet. So this just allows you to break things with your hands, and you can break every single block no matter what it is. And it also has a disadvantage, and that's a little bit weaker than iron. But anyway, the way you craft it is with 4 iron ingots and 5 leather. Now we're just gonna wear it, turn to Wolverine, and we're just gonna break any single block we want. So we're gonna break these blocks, we're gonna break concrete with bare hands, and yeah, it just works. And now we're just gonna install it back again, and I'm gonna show you that I can break any single block by mining obsidian. It's just gonna be a painful process. Alright guys, so I tried to break netherite and obsidian and apparently it didn't work. I don't know why it says all block types. I'm not even sure. That's why I pressed it. I'll never do this again. I'll test every single thing out. I don't know why I didn't do that. But anyway, here we have the Diamond Clawed Gauntlet. By the way, the way you craft this is with 3 diamonds, 1 block of iron, and 5 leather. So this is slightly weaker than diamond, but it can break every single block according to its description. So we're just gonna wear this, and now we're just gonna mine some netherite, ancient debris, that's what I meant. Alright, or so it claims. So we're just gonna break normal blocks, because apparently it doesn't like obsidian or netherite or any other materials. I'm not sure about the obsidian, because I would go insane if I spent a few more hours doing that. I mean, I just spent like 20 minutes, I just spent like 10 minutes, but it was still... I spent like 5 minutes and absolutely nothing. But now let's move on to the other items, because this is despicably unusable. The next item we have on the list is the Cobalt Shield. And the way you craft this is with 1 diamond block, 1 shield, and 1 resplendent token. So this functions as a normal shield, so Jot just punch me regularly. So Jot is just gonna punch me, and absolutely nothing, like a normal shield should. And now we're just gonna put it on our curio slot, our Bauble slots. So we're just gonna wear this right here, and now we should be resistant to knockback. So Dotton, I'm just gonna be over here, and you're just gonna try to knock me back and see how many lights we move. Alright, so he's gonna hit me without the shield first, so Dotton hit me. So that is how far I traveled. Now I'm just gonna wear this, and yes, this actually does show up on your back. So hey, it actually looks awesome. I don't know why the other items can't do that. But anyway, Jotting, I'm gonna stand right exactly where I was. Gonna eat something, and absolutely nothing. Oh, it just completely annihilates it. So yeah, you're never gonna get knocked back ever again. Next we have the slightly evil looking Obsidian Shield. So the way you craft this is by putting it in an anvil next to a Cobalt Shield with an Obsidian Skull, and it gives you this thing right here. So we're just gonna wear it, and it grants knockback immunity, but it also grants fire resistance. Don't punch me. So yeah, absolutely no knockback. Now we're just gonna go into fire, and absolutely nothing. Next up we have the ultimate shield, and probably the ultimate item, and that is the Ankh Shield. So what this does, it gives you immunity to fire, knockback, and almost every single negative effect. And probably that's gonna go on my intro and stuff, what I just did. Alright, so no knockback. Jotin, try the other thing, so we're just gonna try to kill ourselves in this fire. And also, let's get a potion thrown at us. So Jotin, throw potion. So yes, we have every single negative effect. And now absolutely nothing. The next item we have is the Broken Heart. So this is crafted with 1 resplendent token, 1 Shulker Heart, and 3 diamonds. Now what this does, it just protects you from completely dying. So once you take some lethal damage, you can just get revived with less hurts. So we're just gonna keep tossing it, and you shouldn't see any respawn screen. So let's do it one more time. And as you can see, the hearts has been reduced. So now what you want to do to recover your hearts is just to go to sleep. So going to sleep will just give you all the hearts back. So we're just gonna sleep, and we should wake up with a little bit more health. so we have regained some of our max health. Now we're just going to sleep one more time, and it should give us a message that we have completely regenerated. So after a little bit more sleep, we have regained all lost max health. So it is pretty overpowered, especially on hardcore. Next up we have the Phylactery Charm. So this is crafted with 1 Wither Skeleton Skull, 1 Diamond, 1 Broken Heart, and 1 Magic Mirror. Now, let me show you a few uses this has. So the first use is, it can teleport you back to your spawn point and reduce the amount of health you have instead of killing you. So we're just gonna do this, and here we go, we're right next to our bed again. Now, this works exactly the same way, and you can just sleep to recover your health again. And now, another use this has is you can just right click and it'll teleport you, but it'll give you a lot of damage. So we're just gonna teleport one more time, and we're almost dead. So we're just gonna keep going this, and we're dead. And the last Bauble we have is the water candle. So there's no recipe, and it doesn't do anything because it hasn't been implemented yet. But now let's move on to the last item, and it isn't a Bauble, it's actually a potion. So this is the flight potion. So here we have some awkward potions, and here we have 1 blaze powder. So we're just gonna stuff this in here, and now it should start brewing. Now I'm gonna show you how amazing these are. So we're just gonna drink this, and now we can fly in survival mode. So that is freaking awesome. I've never seen them do that, and this is fun. Although you might want to be careful once you stop flying. Oh yeah, you can actually land on the ground without getting hurt. Alright, so this basically makes you invincible, except I think you can still get damaged. Let's see, I'm just gonna try to damage myself. Yes, you can still take damage, but you cannot take any fall damage. Anyway, that was it for today's mod showcase. So after this showcase, I'm gonna be taking a break and then coming back to start production again. And I'm just gonna do a lot more editing. So yes, there's gonna be a lot more different editing style. So I kind of tried it on this showcase, but it's nothing compared to what I've planned after my break. But anyway, see you all later. Bye!